What's up, my achievement experiences? Mayhem Blizz. We're playing Gris for the full 1000G. It's available on Xbox Game Pass, so if you've got that, brother, pick this up. You can get the full 1000G in around 2 hours, and let's get straight into it. And as usual, I have cut the long cutscenes, and the playthrough is sped up so you can ingest more of the guide more quickly. At the very beginning of the game then, head to the right hand side until you fall down. Once you fall down, you will have the ability to jump and run. So we want to head over to the left hand side, sort of backtrack, and you'll come across this statue and you'll fall down again. When you fall down, don't press any buttons and allow your character to get up by herself. That will net you the denial achievement for 55 gamer score. And then once you've got that, then just keep heading over to the right hand side. Throughout the game then, to progress on with the levels, we need to collect these balls of light. They sort of create paths for us and allow us to progress on. So now I'm not going to provide commentary over parts like this, as the route is quite self-explanatory. Just follow the path I take. For an achievement, we will need to collect all mementos scattered throughout the levels. They are circular white lights, and the first one is located off this ledge, so do a big jump and obtain your first memento. And then we're going to head back to that ledge, and instead of jumping off, we're going to scale it. And then when you get to this statue of a hand, you'll get a small cutscene, and you will have completed chapter 1, and you'll get to the red achievement for 55 gamer score. After leaping off that ledge then, we want to head to the left hand side, and there'll be another memento for us to collect. So now we're approaching a missable achievement. This is the Sandstorm achievement, and this is for avoiding being hit by the sandstorm. So you'll know you've been hit by the sandstorm if you do a sort of roll animation to the left-hand side. So if that happens, be sure to quit out of the game and continue, and you'll still get the achievement for completing it. So use this first shelter to avoid the sandstorm and wait for the music to pass, then you know it's safe to cross. So head over to the right-hand side, head across these rocks. It might be worthwhile looking at the path before attempting it. So there's your second shelter there, and then once that sandstorm has passed, we're heading over to the right hand side again. Our third cover here, and a light for a path that we need. And again, once the music has stopped, you know it's safe to head on. And then here we're going to head across these rocks. We're going to wait here for the sandstorm to pass. And once it's passed, we need to drop down. And then in this cave is another light for us for the path up the top. So we're going to wait here for the sandstorm to pass, and then we need to head left, back up the rocks, and into the shelter above. So stay in here. And then head over to the right hand side. The path will be illuminated now. And then in this piece of shelter, we need to head up. And you'll see there is memento number 3. So we want to head up these stairs, drop down, grab the memento, and then back up. And we do want to wait here for the sandstorm to pass. Once here then, we want to head underneath this bit of shelter to avoid the sandstorm. There is a memento there for us to collect, but before collecting that we need to head over to the right hand side to obtain an ability. So we're going to return the lights that we've collected to this sort of shrine in this shelter. And now we've got the sort of block ability. So you can turn yourself into a block. So what we want to do is stand on the platform above the memento, jump, and then press the X button to do a ground slam to allow you to collect it. We're also going to wait here for the sandstorm to pass. And then we're going to head over the right hand side to the next shelter. Once here then, and the sandstorm has passed, we want to head right again. This sandstorm is going to be a little bit quicker than the others, and what you want to do is just when you see some debris, we want to hold the X button straight away to go into our rock form and move over to the right hand side, so we can slowly progress through the sandstorm, and this will count towards the achievement. Once you get here, you should have your sandstorm achievement for 55 gamer score. If you didn't obtain it, you can try and quit out and try again. Also, there is chapter select, so if you wanted to come back to this achievement at the end of the game, you're welcome to do that. Underneath that bell is where we would progress on with the level, but we need to head over to the right hand side to collect another memento. So the sandstorm is still available, but obviously as we got the achievement, it doesn't matter if we roll off and get hit. But what you want to do is get to the top right hand section, go into your block form so the sandstorm doesn't blow you off the platform. And then we want to go top left. We're going to stand on the edge of here and let the sandstorm push us onto the platform to the left, as just a normal jump wouldn't allow us to get on there. So collect that memento, and then we can go back to the bell and do a ground slam to progress on. So to progress on from this section then, we need to destroy 3 statues. We want to head over to the right hand side to start off with and jump on top of these pots. we want to do our ground slam on the statue on the left hand side and the small statue to the right hand side of that pot. And then we're going to head all the way over to the left hand side. Similar thing, jump on this pot just in front or behind, sorry, of the statue, and then ground slam that to get the anger achievement for 55 gamer score. So here is the start of another missable achievement. We need to break 14 stone piles. So we have the first located here after this small drop. The second located here before we jump on these rocks. And the third is located at this puzzle. Now we need to do a ground slam on the middle platform to connect the circle, and that will light up the path to the top left. But before going there, we're going to head over to the right hand side and break this fourth stone pile. So now head top left, here is our fifth stone pile, and then in this section we need to collect a light for a path and a memento. So on this structure then, ground slam here to create a pathway up to the rocks to the light in the top right. And then once you've collected that, we're going to ground slam here to put that back to normal, and then we're going to use the windmill to get on top of that structure to find a memento. And now that we've collected that light, that right hand path will be illuminated. We can head over there and find the sixth stone pile for us to break. So the seventh stone pile is located here. Then we can use the rocks to get on top of this building. We're going to do a ground slam that will create a rock path for us to the right, and that will find us the eighth stone pile. And just before we leave this section, over to the right hand side, if we do a jump, you'll find your seventh memento. The entrance to this next puzzle area, then we can find our ninth stone pile, and then we want to head up on this platform all the way over to the left hand side. We can find our 10th stone pile. And then like we did before, stand in the middle of these, and we're going to do a ground slam to get these mechanics sort of moving. And then over to the right hand side, we can find our 11th stone pile. And then we're going to take the path to the left. So head to the bottom here and do a ground slam on this boulder to release the balloon. And then we're going to head back up. And then we're going to use our ground slam to lower the platform to allow us to collect the light. We're going to do the same again, but this time we need to make sure these two platforms meet, and then we need to make a run for it all the way up to the top and beat the balloon so we can jump onto the top platform. Make our way over to the rocks onto the left hand side, do a ground slam on this rock, and then collect memento number 8. And then you should have been able to follow along there and collect that light on the right hand side. So take this path up here and there'll be the stone pile number 12. And then up here then behind this wall are the last remaining stone piles we need, 13, 14 for the Inix suit achievement for 55 gamer score. Again, I hope you managed to follow that along okay. We are at the end of chapter 2 now. We'll get a little cutscene and we'll get the green achievement for 55 gamer score. So here is the start of another missable achievement for us. We need to locate 8 apples for our forest friend. So when you get here then, and instead of taking the path to the left, carry on up to the right and then left, and then you'll find memento number 9. And then we're going to do our ground slam here. And then we're going to find our first apple, so that's knocked it off of the tree, and our forest friend has eaten it, so that is 1 of 8. So you'll come across another tree with another apple on it, do a ground slam, and that'll be the second apple. Heading over here to the left hand side, we're going to make our way up these blocks, and over to the right hand side we're going to do a ground slam on that tree to release that apple for number 3, and then we're going to head over to the left hand side and do a ground slam on this tree to get number 4. Meet up with our forest friend to initiate that cutscene, and then we're going to follow him down here. So we need to drop down these pipes here for the 5th apple. make sure he eats that. And then what we need to do is go all the way over to the right hand side, and when we jump, he jumps. So we need to do more extra jumps to make sure he gets onto the same pipes as us, and then we're good to head on through. So be careful here then, when we pass this boulder, our forest friend should appear up the top. When he does, we want to backtrack to allow him to pick up that 6th apple. Obviously, if you go too far over to the left-hand side, he'll drop off that platform and you'll have to quit out and restart. A nice easy 7th apple for us there, and then we want to head up into this building, and we're both going to do a ground slam there at the same time to progress. And then once you've slid all the way down here, we need to find our forest friend over to the left-hand side. But before carrying on to the left, backtrack to the right-hand side for the last apple, and that will get us the apples achievement for 55 gamer score. So here then, these blocks change every time we jump. So if you start with the block not there, when you jump to jump on it, it will appear. And then once you've got that light, before you head on, to the left of these blocks is our 10th memento. So just make sure you're jumping when that is a slanty triangle, and then you want to drop there, and then you can jump and collect that memento. So now we've unlocked a new ability. It's kind of like a double jump or a glide. Take your pick. So what we want to do is head up these blocks. And then at the top are some red butterflies. If you press the A button on those, it will shoot you up into the air further. So get across these blocks, press A on those, and then head over to the right hand side. So make sure you destroyed those spots with the ground slam, press the A button on those butterflies to propel you up, and collect memento number 11. Once you've propelled yourself up here, head over to the right hand side, ground slam this, and then to your right is memento number 12. Once you get to this statue, hold the B button and you'll get the bargaining achievement for 55 gamer score. During this bird stage then, we need to time our jump with the bird's attack. So just before the bird uses the attack, press the A button and hold glide, and then we can head over to the right hand side to pick up Memento 13. So for the 14th memento, we want to use the third lots of butterflies to propel us to the left-hand side over that building, and then time your glide to collect that memento in that little gap. So we are now at this kind of boss fight with this bird. So what we want to do is when he's going to use his attack, use the ground slam to progress and get closer. Get as close as you possibly can and he will ring the bell. Well, not purposely anyway. So once that's rung, he's going to be on the top side. So we want to use the butterflies to propel ourselves up. And then we're going to again use the ground slam to get closer to him. Again, I messed up there, but you get the gist of it. So get as close as you can. Make that gap and then use it straight away and then get close to him. He's going to ring that bell and then some butterflies will appear for us to propel ourselves up higher. At the top of these stairs then, we'll initiate a cutscene that will finish chapter 3 and netting you the blue achievement for 55 gamer score. When you get to this section then, make sure you get on that water block. And then the second, and then there'll be some butterflies that we can use to propel upwards. Make your way across the water blocks, another set of butterflies, and then you can glide, do a ground slam here, and get Memento 15. Once you make it to this mushroom, if you do a ground slam, that will make some butterflies appear. Use the butterflies to gain access to the secret area up here, and then you'll find Memento number 16. This cave creates an ice sculpture of you for a short period of time. You can use the block ability to create blocks for you to get to higher ground. Now, I did try and use the block on this sort of ledge, but I had better luck using it between the ledge and the light. So use it in the middle, which you'll see me do here in a moment, and then you'll be able to pick up that light, no problem. For this one, we need to get the weights to be balanced at exactly the same level. So what we want to do is use our block ability under the one under the right hand side. And then as soon as that's happened, we want to do a ground slam on the one on the right hand side, and that will unlock and allow us to pick up the light. So our new ability will allow us to swim in water, and we have the A button to go a little bit quicker, which we will need for an achievement later on. But when you get to this section, if you head to the right hand side, you'll find Memento number 17. So we need to collect a few lights for this turtle shell. So what we want to do is, starting in the top left hand corner, we need to make our way up this building. Now only some of it is water and some of it is not. If you press the A button when you're about to exit the water, you'll gain some extra height. Just like that. So yeah, if you don't press the A button before you leave, you'll just fall. So you do need to press that A button just when you're about to leave. So similar situation for this puzzle. What we want to do is grab the butterflies in the bottom right hand corner, and then just before we leave the water, we want to press the A button to get some extra height, then press the A button again on the butterflies to allow us to get up and over the building, or coral. So what we want to do is we want to head to the right hand side, open up this and grab the butterflies once again, and then we're going to head up the coral to gain the light. But obviously we need to do exactly the same what we did before. Press the A button to leave the water and use the butterflies to get that extra height to obtain the light. After that, then head down and hug this left side until we find an opening. Head inside and you'll find a statue and you'll get the depression achievement for 55 gamer score. So for this section, there is a light and a memento in here for us to collect. What we're going to do is jump in the water on the right side. We're going to head through the top level here. And then we're going to go around and then to the right to collect that light. Now we do have to exit here. There are some butterflies on the left hand side. So let's grab those. There will be some coral here to open up this sort of window, but I did a cut so it's a bit more smoother for you. Head up this sort of tunnel, and then you want to press the A button again to get that extra height, and up in this water. And then once you come out this tunnel, you'll land directly on Memento 18. Once you get here, then that will complete chapter 4 and get you the yellow achievement for 55 gamer score. At the end of that cutscene, hold the B button to continue. I recommend just pausing your game and watching this next section before attempting it. Now we are coming up to another missable achievement. This one requires us to avoid all of the bites by the eel. You do this by pressing the A button at the right moment. The small little nipping bites don't count towards this, it's only the big wide slow bite which we have to avoid. So I've actually slowed down the footage here to show you exactly when to press the A button. You'll notice the eel's mouth will move slightly before his attack, kind of like faking a bite. So as soon as you notice that fake bite, press the A button straight away. Maybe just watch that a couple of times just so you know what you're looking out for. Other tips is we don't have to direct where we are going at all, so the only thing you should need to focus on is just when to press that A button. So that was just phase 1 of the eel fight. We'll have another phase later on. In this dark section, straight after the first encounter with the eel, is a hidden memento. You'll want to look out for when the path goes up and then to the right. This will be the first part of the path which goes up and then to the right, but we are looking for the second occurrence. So here we are then, we've come from the bottom, the path is going right, so we want to hug the top left part to find a secret area with the memento hidden inside. Once you're out of that dark area, you'll want to head down and you'll have your second fight with the eel. There are only 2 occurrences of the big bite that we need to avoid. And then once you've gone all the way up to the top, you'll get your eel achievement for 55 gamer score. When you come to this section, there is a really dark path to the right hand side and some butterflies. If you hug the right wall here, there'll be a secret path for your memento number 20. I hope you guys managed to follow that all okay. When you get to this section, you'll see some butterflies in a window. Wait for this light to fade out, and then you can use the butterflies to head up here. Head down these platforms to find memento number 21. When you come to this section then, instead of propelling yourself up, we can use the butterflies to head over to the left hand side and find memento number 22. Once you come to this section, use the butterflies, and the left hand side looks blocked by a pillar, but it's actually not. We can use the butterflies here to get memento number 23. Once we've got the last light and return that to the shrine, then we will unlock the Sing ability. This allows us to blossom flowers and use them as platforms, but we also need to use the Sing ability to get the Magic Fowls achievement. So there are 7 fowls in the game. They are these flamingo looking birds. So we've got 2 off the bat here. We only need 5 more. So to progress on with the level, we would go left, but we're going to get another memento and a fowl. So blossom this flower with the B button to reveal some butterflies, as well as this one. And then when you're on these platforms, we can jump to the right hand side, and there'll be some platforms that will appear near the light. We can use the butterflies on the right hand side there to get the memento on the top left, as well as using our sing ability to get that 3rd fowl. Fowl number 4 then is on this ledge to the left. Press the B button to sing to the fowl. Memento number 25 then, what we want to do is use these butterflies, but instead of going all the way up to the top like I did there, we want to use our ground slam to land on the ledge above. And then over to the right hand side, you can grab the memento. When you get to here then, do a ground slam to enter a secret area. In this area is another fowl for us to grab. Right here then, press the B button to grab the fowl on that top right hand ledge. So here then, head to the right hand side and through this gap you'll find memento number 26, and if you notice we did pass a foul, so let's head back Hold the B button to sing to it, and that'll be 6 of 7. And coming up to our last foul then, on the left here, hold the B button again to sing to it, and you'll get the Magic Fouls achievement for 55 gamer score. A little detour here then to get our 27th memento. Head to the left and then up, and then we can grab it here. After that cutscene then, we're going to head down here to the left. We're going to collect our last memento in this water, jump over this pillar, swim down, and collect it. And that'll be the mementos achievement for 55 gamer score. So back where we were, if we drop off the left ledge and hug right to enter this secret area, if you've collected all of the mementos, hold the B button here and you'll get the childhood achievement for 120 gamer score. After that cutscene then, and you have control over your character, press the B button to sing at this statue and you'll get the acceptance achievement for 55 gamer score. Once you get to the top of these rocks and to the hand, hold the B button to initiate a cutscene. Once you get to the top of this light path, that will be the end of the game and you'll see the credits. At the end of the credits, you'll get the end achievement for 55 gamer score. And that's it, that's your 1000G. Thank you guys for watching. If you could drop a sub on the channel and help me get to 2K subs, that would be awesome, and I'll keep dropping videos like this. Take care guys, I'll see you in the next one.